Hello again. I'm Jason Sterling. This is the RM Cascadian. Oh my God, this is a big day. This is a special day. I made a mistake yesterday at the end of the video. I kind of said, oh, hey, next week they'll move. Next week we age William up, thinking that yesterday's episode was Sunday's episode, but it's not. Today's episode is Sunday's episode. And so today is a big day. We are going to move. We're going to move to our new apartment. We're going to age William up. So there's going to be some goodbyes. So it's a big day. It's a big episode. But before the goodbyes, we have the hellos. Hello, Sebastian Santos. This is world famous underwear model and OnlyFans, OnlyFans star and EA spokesperson for the Cats and Dogs pack. So he is here at his home, and since it is Sebastian Santos, naturally we have to do a little flirting, have to get to know him, and I think EA is pretty much going to drive me to have to cheat on my husband of 3 days with him, because what else can I do? What else can I do? It's not my fault I didn't make this game. I didn't set it up this way. But EA forced me into that position. So we haven't gotten there yet. So far I have maintained my faithfulness of my 3-day marriage in The Sims, because I'm a person of integrity. That's why. So we are, however, redoing his home. You saw his kind of list of wants, like pink and a dance floor and bowling. And so I think more than a living room here, what he's looking for is a nightclub. So, hey, we're going to do it. Why not? You know me, I don't care. If that's what you want, that's what I'm going to do. I'm a professional decorator here. This doesn't have to just be about me, my vision. I want you to enjoy it. You got to live in this mess. So let's get going. Right. I'm taking some before shots here, and I built this place. This is obviously one of my builds, and it's been around for a little while, since Cats and Dogs. I built it for Cats and Dogs. I built it to move Sebastian into, and I thought his life in the trailer was just too perfect, so I saddled him with two twin siblings. His parents are dead, sadly, a plane crash. So he is tasked with taking care of them, and I did a little short about it back in the day. And he hires a nanny to help him take care of the kids. And so now we are going to help him take care of his home. Going to do a little remodeling here. Not really a lot. Mostly I'm just kind of changing things to pink. Pink, black, white. I do throw in some snowboards and some snowboarding books, because he likes snowboarding. So I put those in. I also put in a few bowling references and some from the bowling pack. Kind of some art, some trophies, some blah, blah. There's some right there. This is a pretty quick speed build. I go through both the speed builds this time relatively quickly. They're not even really full speed builds. Well, this one is really just a redecorating. But the big thing this time, of course, is more of storyline stuff, the sort of family story that's going on. But this is the sort of changes we're making to his home. And I'm doing this home, and I'm doing the next one. I'm just trying to build up a reserve of cash to move. I want to make sure, that I have plenty of money, right? And the new place is a higher rent. It's not really as much as I kind of remembered it being, but it is a higher rent, and there's more stuff. The furnishings are more expensive, but we're pretty much done here. So you can see how quick that was. But you can see also where the changes came in. A lot of pink was the big change. A lot of pink, and a dance floor in the living room instead of a rug. So pretty easy to do. I can't remember if the reveal works here or not. I had a problem with a couple of reveals, and I think what the problem is I got the impression, maybe I thought, oh, hey, we can add more than 3 photos. We can do like 4 of them, 5 of them, right? And then the reveals didn't work, so I think I tried it a couple of times before I realized it didn't happen. Maybe that's what was going on. I don't know. So I can't remember here if the reveal works or not, but you can kind of see the before and after photos I take here in this screenshot. Didn't you think it didn't work? That's why I did a long screenshot. I don't know. We'll see. But we do the reveal. Well, and there they are. There they are. So I guess it didn't work. Yeah, that's why. So I just skipped in them coming inside, taking a look at the place because the slideshow reveal didn't work. So you can't do, even though you can click more than 3, you can't have more than 3. It won't work. It breaks it. But we get his response there. He loves it. Naturally, he does. You know, looks just like him. You know, and he loves it. And that's it. We get like about $5,000 out of it. So a pretty good payout for a small job. And we get ready. We're going to head home to the old homestead and actually start packing stuff at home coming up here. I also get a promotion, another promotion. I don't even know what level I am now. I really have no idea. I have not really, and I don't typically pay a lot of attention to leveling up in careers, but I got another promotion I noticed. I don't know what all it says. I didn't read it. Do I take a day off to say that? I don't think I did. I don't think I did take a day off. But yeah, we've got that. Did I pay the bills? Maybe I paid the bills. I think I paid the bills here for the last time. We're moving. Yeah. We have some scenes here of lovely Colleen. She's the sweetest thing ever. She's taking care of the cat, telling the cat she loves the cat. She's imitating it, of course, meowing to it so that the cat will understand her in its language. And telling him maybe some jokes, you know, maybe warning him, don't eat the banana peel. That's not the part we eat, kitty. And the cat loves her back. You know, the cat's thinking, oh, I love this. I love this little kid. So then Colleen, I think, checks out the William here in a minute. Maybe, goes over and checks out the baby. Why are you always crying? So like, that's probably what she's thinking. It's the way toddlers think. You're thinking, like, why are you always crying? Then I brought her some food and put it on the floor, and Trey walked through it, and she picks it up anyway and eats it. She's a toddler. She's hungry. It's like, I see my daddy walk through my food, but I'm hungry. She eats some food, and they have a big discussion about going properly to the potty. Have a potty moment. I don't know if I should have left the potty in the middle of the bedroom, but I did. I'm just going to have a potty moment. She's doing really well. Coming up here in a little while, I think. She starts to go, she can go by herself now. I think she still wets all over the floor. So does that count? I don't know. Does that like, I don't think she wet there. No, I do think she's getting better. Trey's going to give her a bath. Patrick's going to take care of the baby. And I'll say this, I love how happy Patrick is here. I mean, he's so happy. I mean, I know we had a rough start with him being a thief and unemployed and all this or that. But, you know, I don't think he was unemployed. He was just a homemaker who hadn't found his home yet. You know, and he's found his home, and he's happy like all the time, dealing with this toddler and this baby. And I love the fact that he's just always seems so happy. So I think we found Patrick's spot. We did, and I think we made the right choice. I think, we didn't go with Nick. Trey didn't go with himself. He didn't even pursue that far. I thought we might get further with that, but at the end of the day, I got that offer to get married for money, and Patrick was there. We were getting along pretty well, and I think it was the right decision. I think at the end of the day, I did not get a huge inheritance in money, but I got a huge inheritance in heart. Write that on a greeting card, write it on a postcard, send it to your family. No, he did. Trey picked the right person. Patrick was the right person. And we did not get a lot of money, but we got a lot of husband. We got a lot of great guy. And I don't know why I'm thinking this isn't a game. This is The Sims, but that's what I was thinking at that moment when I saw him and he had the very happy and he just looked so happy. So I kind of go through and I start selling stuff. Because I got like 1,000 of these pictures and apparently they're worth something. And I think maybe the more famous you get, the more they're worth. I go through and just start selling a ton of those, and look at that, money's just racking up like crazy, right? And I also go through and clear out my inventory because we're moving, right? I'm thinking, I'm just moving. I'm going to start clearing all this shit out. I don't even care if it's a little bit of a cheat because it belonged to other people and I accidentally stole it. It's going. I'm going to clear out my inventory. And then once that is cleared out, I go through and actually gather up a few things around the house that I want to take with me that I know I kind of forgot to include in the new build when I was doing the build. So like I grabbed that piece of artwork and a few other things, some stuff from the closet. I knew there was stuff in the closet. I just didn't want to look for it when I was doing the build. I didn't want to do a big search through the decor. I thought I'll just grab it while I'm there, put it in inventory. So we grabbed stuff like that. Not really a lot. I think I grabbed the magical cauldron. I don't really need it, but I think I go and grab that. I grabbed the stuff off the bookshelves. Just stuff like that. Most of the stuff in the new apartment looks like I brought it from the old apartment since I just built it out, save myself some time and effort. After packing, we're going to have some fun with Colleen. We are. We're going to have some fun. We're going to play. And Trey there, also having a great time doing the whole dad bit. And that's about it. I guess we do another quick build coming up. I decided maybe I'll build up some more cash. It's a relatively quick build. It's a $14,000 full level build. Oh, yeah. You know, I've been having these issues with them being tense. So Patrick's tense because he doesn't have a job. Trey's tense here in a little bit because he's losing his lifestyle focus or something. I don't know. So I register Patrick with the Ministry of Work, and like he tells them, he has a full-time job, you guys. Taking care of the household and assisting his husband with the decorating business is a full fucking full-time job. I mean, he's busy all the time. Why is he tense? He's working. So I go here. It is this house again. It is the Snow Globe house for my RM Cascadian Pride family. And the great thing is this is a whole level build. So I'm taking out I'm deleting everything I possibly can from this lot. And I'm going to give them a house. Now, I guess coming up here, let's see what happens. I know I go through and I finally buy Trey like the lifestyle eraser because he was too upset about his lifestyle waning, I guess. You know, he's too conflicted. It was like he has the close-knit lifestyle, and I don't know if he had too few friends or too many friends, or he wasn't close enough to Patrick. I was like, you know what? I am over this. Oh, he does flirt with Shane a little bit, though. That didn't fix it. It didn't make it. It didn't help. Does flirt with Shane a little bit, though, because Shane's hot. So I go in to the reward store, and I get that lifestyle eraser, and I take it off, and things get better. Thank you, God. I wrestled with that quite a bit. Like, okay, well, go talk to Patrick and be close-knit here, okay? Go do something to fix this. Didn't work. But that did. That took it right off. We'll look for a whole new lifestyle based on our new life. We've got kids now and a husband and a family. Things have changed. So they're changing here. Like I said, I erased everything on that ground that I could reach. And I go in and I decide I'm going to build them a house, right? Now it's just a level addition, but I can actually build a house. I don't have a lot of money. I only have $12,000. So it's going to be a bit like a starter house. And all of their help, again, has been colors. Same colors as before, green, pink, yellow, and black. And this time they also added, oh, by the way, don't put a rocket here. So I won't. Thanks for letting me know that. Yeah, I didn't really have that at the top of my focus to give you a rocket, but I'm glad that you don't want one. So I go through, I try a few things out. We're going to build essentially a starter home, a $12,000 starter home for this family. And I need space for 6 people to sleep. I need a kitchen. I need a bath. I need entertainment. I need the usual blah, blah, blah. And I need to work in these crazy colors. And since they are kind of crazy colors, I decided let's make the house just a little interesting, give it that sort of star pattern. And we are going through this kind of quick, just to give you an idea of kind of what I did and where it went from and to. I do tone the outside down some from where it was. The inside, I switch things around a little bit, change the colors up. I do manage, even though it's only $12,000, I managed to squeeze out a place to have a computer, put a computer desk in and a computer eventually. Put in a computer desk, give them a TV and a stereo and a llama game and some toys and all the stuff, right? Because I want this to work like a real house for them. The kids' room, I had a lot of fun with using the bunk beds. as you can see there up against the windows. Some toys. This is where I put in the llama game because I figure, well, let's give them something they need stuff to do. There's also books. I mean, so there's plenty to do in this house. This works as a really effective starter home. For $12,000 for a family of essentially, well, you know what? You know where I screwed up? I was going to say a family of 6. It is a family of 6. It's technically a family of 8 because of the pets. Here I'm walling the whole place in. I started with just half walls to kind of cheat it and to save money, but then I had enough money, went ahead and just put the walls in, made it a fully enclosed place. I did have to change the windows around a little bit. I was a little bit over budget. It's actually an 8-family home because of the pets. I didn't put any pet dishes in, so I screwed that up. But for a family of 6 even, at $12,000, this is a good home. It has a lot of features in it. A family could easily live here. The 2 adult bedrooms are closed off. I did close them off, and they're tight, so I had to use 2 doors. But all in all, I'm very happy with how it turned out. And we go through and, I show it to people to the family like normal. They're thrilled. Spoiler alert, they're thrilled. I mean, they all look so happy. And I'm sure they are because, oh my God, finally, they have this lot. They've got a kitchen now. They've got a bathroom. They can go pee now, not just on the ground. Not just like a homeless person out on the sidewalk. In a bathroom, in an actual bathroom. Kids have beds and a llama table, someplace to play. They've got window. They got a roof. They got everything. All the modern conveniences that downtown Del Sol has to offer. I have provided with their $12,000 budget. We come out great, almost $20,000 in a payout, which I was just hoping for 14. So $20,000, fantastic payout. And it's time for us to move. Our new apartment is ready. Our old apartment, we've got the things from there that we needed. Colleen's having one more potty on her potty, which again is kind of a toddler thing. That's the sort of thing a toddler would do. Now I set this up. I had to go potty, but that's kind of what toddlers, they're like, I want to use my potty one more time before and that's sad. Yeah, that is sad. I mean, but it's funny at the same time because the cat's there in the middle of the table all sprawled out, sleeping in the middle of the table. But, it's the goodbye time. But it's also the age up time. Here he comes up for guard. It's coming so quick. This is William. William aged up to a toddler. I make him a charmer because he is a charmer. You'll see here coming up. We give him the charming kind of trait or whatever there and make him a charmer. And he's going to be a toddler now. Oh, thank God. Done with that baby. And there he is. And I want you to see. Of course, all toddlers are cute. All toddlers are cute in real life. And they're also all cute in The Sims 4. And wasn't he cute there? I mean, he looks like a charmer. And we're all going to get to meet him. Colleen gets to meet him. She's like, I think she's telling him a joke here. That's what that's about. I had her say nonsense because he's little. He's just going to understand nonsense better than adults do, of course. And so I figure she's telling him a joke, kind of like when my son was little, we had a rolling gag between he and I, where he told a joke and he told the other toddlers, and toddlers always broke up laughing. Like it was the funniest joke they had ever heard. And the joke went knock, knock, and then the other person says, who's there? And then my son would say, orange poo-poo trash can water. And I would say it back to him sometimes too. That was our running joke. And so, I was like, knock, knock, who's there? Orange poo-poo trash can water. And I still find it funny. He thought it was funny. I still find it funny. And so that's a joke she was telling him there, to welcome him to the family, welcome to toddlerhood. And there's the family. That is the perfect view of a family. The 2 of them together with their kids, and they're getting ready to move. And Patrick's actually pulling the house up right now. We're headed off to Hakeem House. And I'm sorry, I have to evict the Chos. Sorry, you're evicted. Maybe MC Command Center will put you someplace else. But we evict them and we move in, sell all the old furniture, move in to Hakeem House here. My family. And as you can see, we have this big decision, with Colleen. We do. and I made it. I'm keeping her. I'm keeping her. 2 toddler beds. I'm keeping her. Of course I'm going to keep her. She's too damn cute. My family loves her. She loves my family. And yeah, let me stop. Let me stop here and say, yeah, if this was real life, of course I would have called the police immediately. Wouldn't even kept her overnight. I would have tried to get her back to her family right off the bat. But this isn't real life. That's why I like The Sims. I like The Sims because it's not real life. It's my game and my way, and I do things as I want them to be. Maxis, take note. Take note, Maxis. I'm God in this game. I make the rules. I make the decisions. Well, somebody didn't with her. The game kind of gave her to me, and I'm keeping her. I'm keeping her. William needs a big sister to lead him through the world. And yes, of course, I am keeping her. Now, you know, what can I say? Her mom's right across the airspace in the RM Cascadian airship. Right across the airspace. They can wave to each other if they even care, which they won't. And so, all's well that ends well. I have a family of 4. Trey and Patrick have a family of 4 now. And we are going to embark on this new start of this part of our adventure here at Harkeem House. Beautiful new apartment. Beautiful new large apartment. We'll do some speed build on that next time. Next time we'll do a little speed build on that instead of doing a gig. We'll probably do a gig too. But I'll kind of show you how I built that out. And we're going to get them started down the road of life. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Like I said, now remember next week. Now I'll have an episode on Tuesday, which will be a normal episode. But my episodes on Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, my 4 weekend episodes, my primary episodes. That's where we were going to have a look, a heartfelt, warm look at corporate marketing
all the people of
in the United States,
one another, and right now we're trying
especially as it pertains to things like gay pride and Black Lives Movement could be thrown in there and things like that. Black Pride Month, all of that. We're going to have a little look at that. We're going to look at how I imagine that sort of stuff happens and how they make their decisions.
We could do Cascadian.
And it's going to be, it's just going to be, yes, it's going to be a little bit of a satire. And I might make it a rolling thing. Now, this next weekend, I'll do one for all 4, episodes. In the future, I might do one a weekend thrown in there somewhere. Especially if something just kind of hits me that might be funny to tackle. And it will be humorous. It's meant to be humorous. And it will be humorous. And I'll probably put a teaser out for that on Tuesday. Maybe on Twitter and at the end of Tuesday's show, Tuesday's episode. And that's it. In the meantime, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed having you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe if you liked it. Follow me on Twitter, Jason Sterling RM. And we'll see you next time.